Hey, my lovely Serene Dream here with another Fill Me In general energy reading. And if you're new to my channel, this reading is timeless, so it can resonate whenever you find it. It can resonate with you for the day, the week, the month, or even the year. But do keep in mind it is a general energy reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. So only take what resonates, leave what does not, reverse the messages if that's how it fits your situation. And if you would like to check out your monthly Zodiac readings or your general forecast for the rest of the year, or your love forecast for the rest of the year, you can do so at the Vimeo links below in the description box. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link to that information can be found in the description box of this video as well. And follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for guidance. And let's go ahead and get into your messages for this time. Okay, all day since I got up, I've been getting mirrored energy, like seeing mirrored times, mirrored numbers, and now I'm getting the number 11. So I feel like this has to do with things lining up. Like I'm hearing the time is right. The time is right for something to happen because it's like I don't know, the mirroring energy is like perfect reflection, but it's also like perfect alignment. That's what I get more so from that message. And yeah, and I feel like you're going to be surprised by like how everything comes together. So it's not only is it the right time for things to come together, but the way they come together is going to blow your mind. I'm hearing you're not going to believe like how perfectly orchestrated the whole ordeal is or was, because I feel like this has been written for a long time, but you never knew exactly how it was going to come together. And now that it is coming together and you see all the pieces moving into their appropriate places, you're just like, wow, like something about the design of this is going to make you realize that God is really real. If you were doubting the existence of God, this is going to confirm to you that God is real, because no, there is no better author of life than God. And this is going to be proof of that. Whatever this is, it's unfolding for you. And whatever this is, I get like this is something that's going to carry you out for the rest of your life. This is not something that's going to happen just for a time, I'm hearing, or a time and a half. I don't know what that would mean, but this is not something temporary. This is not something you're going to enjoy, have a period of time where you're on high and then you come back low. No, this is like, I feel like all your life you've been working up to this. This is like your ultimate gift. This is your ultimate prize. You are definitely like you've reached the apex of your life. Not to say that, what I mean by that is like the most that you could have. I feel like you're reaching that with this. Like life gets so much greater from now on because you have this. But it's like whatever this is, it's like the root of why your life is about to become like super dope. And you're never going to lose that. This is going to be yours forever. And I don't know, like somebody is going to be going back through like dreams they've had in the past and visions and like signs they've gotten. Like they're going to be traveling down memory lane in that particular way and just like putting it all together. Like when this does come together, they're going to be thinking back to all the visions, dreams, and signs they got in the past, like stretching years before, and say to themselves, like, that's what it all meant. Like maybe at the time they didn't really get like what the dream signs or visions meant, or maybe they were interpreting them wrong, but like now it all makes sense. And they're just like, this is what it was all leading up to. This is like, I'm hearing my ultimate happiness. You feel at home here. You feel like you've reached the epitome of everything you could ever want with whatever this is you're getting. And the thing about it is you felt it in your bones as it was approaching. Like every day you got more and more excited. The closer it got, you didn't know when this was going to happen. You didn't know like how anything was going to go down or exactly what it is that you were anticipating. You just felt something coming. And it's like every day it got closer. I'm hearing every day it inched closer. You got happier and you didn't understand why. It was just like deeply in your bones. And now that I'm hearing thunder, it's like it's giving me the energy of transformation. This comes in and it changes everything. But as it was leading up to this, I get that as it was leading up to that day, you just kept feeling happier. You kept feeling like this excitement that you couldn't explain. Like some people might even said to you like, "Why are you so happy? Why are you so perky?" You honestly cannot give them an explanation. The only thing you could say is, "I just feel like, something's coming." You just didn't know what that something was or when, but yeah, it's arrived and you couldn't be happier. You're extremely pleased with what you have, with where you are. You don't mind being taken off the market or like you don't care about other options that may have been around in whatever way. Like this could be, personal, this could be career. Like I'm getting something with money as well. Like maybe and the interesting thing about this is I was thinking about doing a finance reading for you guys, like for the last half of the year. But let me know if you guys would like that because I was thinking about it, but I don't really know like how many people would truly be interested in that, like a career, like a finance forecast for the last half of the year. So that's just a little side note, and just drop it in the comments about whether or not you all would be interested in me offering that. But or posting that for you guys like I do for the general uh energy yearly readings and love readings, having just like a finance forecast for the last half of the year. But anyway, back to the reading. I get like you don't really care about whatever it is you were wanting in the past and didn't work out. Like you're happy it didn't work out. You see why it didn't work out and you're just like, I don't even need that anymore. So if there was like an amount of money you were chasing or a job you were chasing that you were initially disappointed about, now you're just like, I'm so happy that then this is so much better. Like I don't need that little salary because I make way more here. I don't need that job or that gig because this is way better. Like working with this person or working in this position is way more prestigious. I don't care about, the people, my exes that dogged me out and those people that didn't see my worth because this person treats me so much better and I'm so much happier with them. It's just so many scenarios that could play out here, but you're very happy to be locked in with whatever this is. And I just keep hearing being taken off the market. It's almost like everything outside of this that existed before, it becomes like invisible. And it's like you might hear chatter, but it's honestly coming off like Charlie Brown's teacher. Like it's just noise. You can't discern what's being said. Like you're so much in this happy bubble that you don't care about anyone that's hating from the outside of your happy life. Because I do feel like there's going to be some people who are going to be complaining about, where you are, what you have, or how things have changed for you, or how you've been quote unquote acting. And I feel like if they're perceiving it that way, it's more so them projecting onto you because maybe it's some people you don't mess with anymore. Maybe you kick some people to the curb prior to this coming in. And, now that you're sticking to that, now that you have this, maybe some people are trying to work their way back into your life and you're not having it and they're complaining because they thought that you would be stupid enough to invite them back into your life when they showed their true colors prior to you getting this blessing. And now they want a piece of the pie and they expect you to be stupid and invite them in, but you're just like, nah, I'm good. You're going to be very strict about your boundaries here because I feel like prior to this coming in, it's like everybody showed where they stood with you. I don't know. I just get like you may have gone through like a really heavy period of like a lot of people falling out of your life suddenly. I'm getting that. Like maybe you had friends, maybe friends, family, whomever, like maybe lovers that you had, like boyfriends, girlfriends, even husbands or wives. Like you were dealing with people that all of a sudden started to treat you differently, and you stood up for yourself, you cut them off. And at the time they were fine with you cutting them off because they looked down on you for whatever reason, or they felt like they were done with you, or they didn't need you anymore. And now that you're up again, this person or these people, they're returning and they're expecting you to forgive them and be like, oh, we have all this history, or we're blood, or I loved you and I did XYZ for you. And you're just like, okay, thank you, but you show me where you stood with me, and I don't even feel like you're giving them an explanation, to be honest. You understand why you're not letting them back in, and you're sticking to it. Like I said, you have very strong boundaries with this, with your world right now, because I feel like what you have is your world. You feel like you have to protect it at all costs, and you're refusing to let anything or anyone get in the way of your happiness. I'm hearing anymore. So maybe in the past you allowed, different things to infiltrate your happiness and maybe even sabotage it, and you're not letting that happen again, because this by far exceeds anything you've ever had, any place you've ever been in. You are way more, like, you feel way more blessed with this. And I don't know, I'm getting the saying too blessed to be stressed. So that's the reason you're not even going to be entertaining, you know, people's fuss about how you're living life or what you're doing, or the fact that you're not letting them around. You're not even going to engage them, give them any sort of explanation, or have any kind of sit down or conversation. You don't care about closure and none of that with none of these people. You're just forging ahead in your life, and they're just going to have to watch, because I'm getting that scripture that says like your table will be prepared before your enemies. I'm getting that in my head very strongly right now. So yeah, I feel like everybody's gonna have to watch this. I'm also getting like a social media clip I came across, have to be years ago now, but I think it was a guy, and he was saying like, when people who have wronged you try to come back in your life, let them in so they can see like what they're missing. That was like that's what he said in the clip. So it was like, I'm getting that, like, you're not letting them in to be a part of your blessing and like be able to enjoy it with you, but they're going to see it. So it's like some way, somehow they're going to be a part of your life, but just from a very distant way, where they can't enjoy the fruits of your labor. But this is part of a punishment for them. Like, they have to watch you be blessed, because I feel like you've been wronged by these people, and all the ways that you were doubted, mistreated, made to feel less than, or made to feel like you were ever going to become nothing. These people are going to be eating their words. Like, they put their foot in their mouths. And I feel like these people, you had a falling out with a large amount of people very recently. So it's like right before this came in, everybody just started showing their tails, and you had to cut everybody off, or they just, willingly dismissed themselves from your life, and kind of left you hanging, or so they thought. And then, like, shortly after, all this happened for you, and they're just like, what? Like, it's like they're regretting it. They're regretting the things they did wrong to you. They're regretting the things they said wrong to you. They feel like they dug their own grave here, because they just can't help but think about like all the enjoyment they could have being a part of your life now that you're up, basically. And they can't. They're going to try to guilt you into letting them back in to be a part of your world in that way, but like I said, you're not falling for it, because all this happened very recently. It's a very fresh memory in your head of everything this person or these people did to you. So you don't really have like this guilt riding you of like, oh, maybe I should let them in. And if they did things for you, it was far in the past, and whatever they did more recently, or the way they dogged you out recently, that that showed you who they really are and how they really felt about you. So you don't feel the guilt of like anything they may have done way before that, or the ways they may have showed up for you, because whatever they did, I just feel like they're not that way anymore, or they were in the way like I'm hearing like earning their keep. Like they were doing things for you in order to like earn their keep around you. But I feel like it reached a point where they felt like they weren't seeing much of a reward being attached to you. I don't know. This person or these people could have been users because I'm getting that here. Like they were doing stuff for you in hopes of like gaining something from you because they thought like they were riding a wave to some sort of success. And so after time passes, I feel like it took some time for this to happen. They started to feel like you're never going to get up. Like you're never going to, get that blessing or receive whatever, they thought you were. And so they started to show their true colors that they really didn't care about you, that they were just in it to see what they can get. And since they feel like they have nothing to get here from you, they left. They abandoned you. They mistreated you. They showed you, told you exactly how they felt. And now, just as they did that, your blessing comes in. I almost feel like that's the reason why your blessing was delayed, because these people were around. You had the wrong people around you. And in order for your blessing to come in, it had to, like, these people had to leave. So I feel like God did his thing and made sure these people's, like, the mask they were wearing was pulled off before he can bring this blessing to you. So it's almost like when they're coming back around, God's like, don't let them people back in your life and you're listening. Yeah. You're very much in alignment with like your true purpose now. I feel like you were always working toward it, but like I said, your blessings could have been delayed because you had the wrong people around you. But now that they're gone, I'm hearing like you took the trash out. Like now that's why you're starting to see all the blessings rolling in. Like right when it got really lonely, like your life got very filled all of a sudden. This could even be in the form of like people coming into your life, like a new tribe that blesses you tremendously. So you don't even miss the people you lost, because the people who you have around now, like they're really for you. They really root for you. They help you. And it's not with any ulterior motives. Like they just feel like you're a good person and they want to be a part of like helping you because they feel like you deserve it. Yeah. Yeah, but you're about to have your show off period. These people are going to be kicking themselves very hard, because I just get like they abandoned you right before your blessings rolled in. And now that you're up, I don't feel like you're ever coming back down. Yeah, that's what I get. So that's about all I have for you all for this filming in general energy reading. I hope it was helpful to you. Again, if you would like to check out your monthly zodiac readings or your general forecast for the rest of the year, or your love forecast for the rest of the year, you can do so at the Vimeo links below in the description box. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, link to my website can be found below in the description box as well. Follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for guidance. And again, guys, let me know in the comments on whether or not you would like a finance forecast for the last half of the year. Because if so, I'll go ahead and start working on that and post that for you guys on my Vimeo channel as well. So yeah, I'll be back on my readings, lovelies. Bye.